Hey guys, welcome to Bonehead Truckers. This is a place we make fun of the dumb stuff we see out here on the road. So if you like this kind of garbage, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now, what you guys see right here, oh, and hit that like button. What you guys see here, this is the, I don't know if he's an owner of ShipEx or a representative of some sort. And, well, he made this video in response to a picture that I first posted on X, and it went viral. Got shared a lot, and then people took that post that I did and they shared it on their platform. But the reason why I posted on X and I didn't post it on Facebook myself, because I wanted to show the unedited picture, right? Nothing censored or anything like that. I wanted, the only thing that I did, I just cropped it out, cropped some other stuff out that wasn't, just to kind of do that. That's the reason why I know I'm the originator of the post. It was an email sent to me by a viewer. Contact at boneheadtruckers.com, by the way. Contact at boneheadtruckers.com. Well, anyways, so I originally posted it on there. It's this guy's buck naked, okay, and he's throwing out his piss in the parking lot, and it's just something that. And I believe he was at a truck stop, and it was disgusting, and it doesn't represent ShipEx, and it doesn't represent trucking as a whole well. But this guy right here in this video that he made, he took it a step further, and I feel like it's something we should talk about. So let's play this. Let's play their video here from ShipEx, and then I'll come back and give you kind of my response to what he has to say.
The trucking industry has turned a blind eye to the real challenges drivers face for far too long. When you isolate people for weeks, limit their access to restrooms, safe parking, and basic support, and then demand perfection under pressure, cracks will appear. And those cracks just don't affect companies, they affect people. Recently, one of our trucks went viral for the wrong reasons. We do not condone or excuse what happened, but we won't ignore it either. This situation has been handled immediately and appropriately. As we look closer, it wasn't just about one moment caught on camera. It was a symptom of a deeper problem, one we've all been avoiding. Just days before this incident, a major cybersecurity breach shut down operations at one of our receivers. Drivers were stuck waiting for hours, no bathrooms, no updates, no timeline. And unfortunately, this isn't isolated to just one location. The trucking infrastructure as a whole doesn't prioritize the human, the driver behind the wheel. With a lack of parking, rest stops, clean and safe facilities to use, when systems fail, it's the person in the cab who pays the price. At ShipEx, we always enforce policies that prioritize safety, decency, and respect. We also offer a free access to mental health support because we believe help should be easy to find and stigma-free. But here's the truth. Truck drivers are some of the least likely people to ask for help. Not because they don't need it, but because they've been taught to muscle through it. In the coming days, we will be sharing what this moment has revealed. The breakdowns, the gaps, the ugly truths we can't fix if we keep pretending they don't exist. Because this isn't just about one driver. It's about every person who's ever been left alone through tough situations and no clear solution and still expected to keep moving. It would be easy to ignore this, but we didn't sign up for easy. We're here for the better.
Now, what we're seeing right here, in my opinion, is a part of this great trucking revolution. And the reason why I say this is this. You guys know we've had all our political stuff going on with the executive order, non-domicile CDLs. Like, things are getting done. And there's a lot of small to medium sized companies. They're actually doing something about the issues we have in trucking. Okay, I for one work for TRC Freight. the ATU, American Truckers United, those guys, Shannon Everett and Harvey, they have their own trucking companies. The thing in Oklahoma, that bill that got passed in Oklahoma, that was because one of the owners of Stevens Trucking, not Stevens Transport, not the black trucks, the red trucks out of Oklahoma, a medium-sized carrier. He's a constituent of one of the senators in that part of the state, and they got that passed. This is a good thing that we've got going on. Now, what he's talking about in this video is something that we've all had to go through. You're stuck at a shipper, receiver, and you have nowhere to use the bathroom. I mean, you're sitting there. A lot of times, these companies don't want you to idle, or maybe the property doesn't want you to idle, and you're sitting there sweating, right? And even if you're not idling, or you are idling and you're running your AC, you're still, you're still in that truck, okay? And sometimes you may not have food with you. It's a tough situation, right? But that's a lifestyle. That's a part of that lifestyle, and you have to expect that when you go to a shipper or a receiver. You have to expect the worst and be prepared for it, right? Now, what this driver did was pour his piss bottle out right there on the pavement, and he was butt naked. And from what I understand, this driver got let go. And do I feel bad about it because I was the first guy to post it on the internet? I kind of just wish he had a coaching moment, right? Like, hey, we got this sent in, and it's embarrassing enough for that driver, but for the driver to lose his job. Now, hopefully that driver went to go get a better job. So I disagree with ShipEx on letting him go, even though it was disgusting, if that's in case true. But I'm glad you have people like us here on Bonehead Truckers, because we call this stuff out. That's what we do here. And I'm glad we got trucking companies that are actually getting vocal about it. The mega carriers are not. Do you think Swift, you think Schneider, they're big executives, or Werner, you think they're going to speak up like this? Prime, you think they're going to speak up like this? No, it's the small to medium-sized carriers that are getting involved, and that should be saying something to trucker drivers all over the world. So to ShipEx, this guy, I'd like to coordinate with you and American Truckers United, TRC Freight. I'd like to coordinate with all you guys, because you guys are the owners of these companies, right? And let's all work together and not only get bills passed and all that stuff to make trucking great again for us, but we need to do things to help our drivers to be in a better situation. And you guys, you trucking companies, you owners, you guys have a lot of power. Just like I have a certain kind of power with media, you guys have power of telling your shippers and receivers and say, hey, do y'all have a bathroom? Okay, is our drivers going to wait? You guys have that power with those shippers and receivers. And again, in providing resources, drivers, we were talking about this at the trucking show in Calhoun, Georgia. By the way, if you're watching this on Saturday, June 14th, is when I'm publishing this video. We got a day. If you're in Calhoun, Georgia, come out, because on Friday morning, there was a bunch of us drivers sitting underneath a tent, and we were actually talking about the issues of trucking, and how proud we are that we actually have been getting stuff done. But it's like, what's next? What do we do next? This is a great time to be in trucking. It really is. But we need to take advantage of the opportunities to make this industry better. So to ShipEx, this guy right here in particular, he sounds eager to want to work to make things better out here, right? You could contact me. Contact at Bonehead Truckers. That's my email address. Contact at Bonehead Truckers. I sent you a Twitter and X little thing. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'm sure you guys will see this. I'm inspired. by guys like this, American Truckers United, Stevens Trucking, TRC Freight. I'm so inspired by people, trucking companies that actually want to do something, because all of us drivers, you said in your video, it's like drivers, we've been taught to muscle through it, because a lot of times we've raised all sorts of hell to get something done, and no one would listen to us. But you guys are listening to us now. Trucking companies are listening. Politicians and lawmakers, they're listening. Finally, after how long? It's a great time to be in trucking. All you guys, all you viewers out there that watch these videos, share them out. Like, how can I get involved? Well, if you don't have a channel, if you don't have Facebook, a large presence or whatever, you can still share these videos out to not only to your friends and family, but also your trucking company that you work with. Maybe you're part of a trucking group on Facebook. Share them out. X. Just get the message out. And I'm not doing that for share Asian Mai's channel, right? Mother Trucker News. Share trucking resources. Share people that are actually doing. I want you to watch my videos and share my videos, but those guys are wanting to do something too. Shout out to ShipEx. This takes a lot of guts to come out here and do this. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching. Bonehead Truckers, we gone.